Hey everyone, Sparks back with another Goddess Victory Nikke video. I made this video as soon as I came home, that's why I'm still in gym clothes. But ignoring that for a moment, I'd like to say welcome to all the brand new ReZero fans that I know are coming to Nikke. I know there's probably a lot of people that are checking out the game because they are ReZero fans, and I just want to say welcome to all of you. We're going to talk about everything you need to know about your girl Emilia. So, she is a Burst 3 attacker with a rocket launcher, and she is water type. So, from a new player perspective, know that attackers are what you mostly want to be using as your Burst 3. They're going to be your main damage carries, so your girl is going to fill that slot for you. And she is a water type, which is pretty unique for a carry, okay? So pretty much all of your other Burst 3, like top tier units are going to be other limited units, such as Winter Ludmilla, which you would have already missed if you just finished the game, or if you just started the game, rather. So this makes her inherently valuable from that perspective. And just in general, we don't have a lot of options for really good water attackers. The other good one is actually a Burst 1, which is a Pilgrim, which is going to be really hard to get. So just know that Emilia is going to be pretty valuable just for filling that niche. Okay, so now let's take a look at her actual skills. Her skill 1 says Lesser Spirit's Blessing activates when attacking with full charge and affects self. Charge damage goes up by 13% for 1 round. So basically, as long as she's doing full charge every single time, she's going to be getting that charge speed bonus. And a 13% charge speed bonus is quite significant. This is actually really, really good. And this is all part of their kind of like new design philosophy on trying to encourage more full charge attacks. So this is kind of like no surprise here. And then charge damage goes up by 2% for every unit in the final max ammo capacity. Lasts for 1 round. So this is probably the most confusing part of her kit, or the thing that I think people are probably going to have the most questions on. Now, how I'm interpreting this is it's saying it's going to go up by 2% for every like amount of max ammo you have. So if you have like, you know, a standard clip of 6 rounds, or if you have 8 rounds or 7 rounds, it's going to do that by 2%. So for instance, if you have a 6-round magazine, then although you wouldn't really have magazines for rocket launchers, but you know what I mean. If you have 6 rounds for your max ammo, it will increase it by 12%. So that's kind of how I'm interpreting that. We don't know exactly. It's definitely kind of weird wording. We've never seen something that says like 4 units of something. You know, I don't know if that means like in mathematics it's referring to like, you know, the 1s column, the 10s column, but that would be very strange if it jumped from like, you know, being the normal one on like a single digit number and then suddenly you got a boost when you went to like 10 ammo. I don't really think that's how that is, but just possible. So like I said, I think how this is going to work is going to be 2% for every number that you have in your max ammo. So like if you had a 8 max ammo, then you would get a 16% charge damage bonus. So I'd love to know your thoughts if you have any clarification or any you know, reasoning on why that might be working some other way. Okay, but let's take a look at her skill 2. Actually, before that, I will say I think this seems like a pretty good skill 1. You know, we're getting a lot of charge speed off of this, and it looks like a decent damage bonus as well. Anyway, so skill 2 is Great Spirit's Mace. Activates when attacking with full charge and affects targets. Deals fixed damage to the main body equal to 58% of the charge damage dealt by self. Okay, so basically, she's just going to deal an extra 58% of damage to the body of the enemy that she's hitting. This seems really good. This is a lot of extra damage that she's going to be doing to each enemy. It also is the second part of this is activates when entering full burst and affects self. Max ammo capacity goes up by 3 rounds for 10 seconds. So not only is this going to decrease the amount of times that you have to reload, but it's going to be feeding into her own buff on her skill 1. So this again looks like quite a useful skill. And then her burst is a 40-second cooldown, which is kind of our standard for burst 3. So remember, new players, when you're making your compositions, each squad should have 2 burst 3s because you're going to need those because they won't be cooled down in time if you only have 1. All right, so what does it do? Affects self. Explosion range goes up by 101% for 10 seconds. So she's basically doubling her AoE. And then it says Freezing Witch. And it defines that as decreasing charge speed and increasing charge damage for one shot. So it will decrease charge speed, or rather increase charge speed by 300%. So she's going to have a way faster charge on this than a normal shot, and it will deal an extra 1300% of charge damage. So basically she's just going to do one massive shot that does like a ton of damage to a large AoE. Now this isn't going to be hitting the whole screen like some other units like Scarlet or Maid Privity, but big AoE on this and deal massive damage in one shot. So it would say that she's going to probably really benefit from say units like Leader, who give her a big attack boost for that short period of time. Also the max ammo from Leader is going to feed into her other abilities as well. So definitely a lot of synergy there. Really pretty cool looking unit, to be honest. You know, time will tell if she's actually like super strong, one of those like SS tier units. But from what we can see, her kit looks quite good. Also, I think, you know, it's likely that she will synergize with some of her maid friends as well. We'll have to find out. Of course, I will have a skill analysis of those videos as soon as we get them for Ram and Ram. So make sure you hit that sub button so you don't forget or you don't miss those videos. A sub for more Nikke content. I will be covering, of course, all of the ReZero collab and other things as well. Now, when you do summon Emilia, you will also get a bonus costume, which looks pretty cute. It's called Spring Breeze. She definitely looks nice. It's a little bit more of a like modern IRL kind of look for her. I imagine this will probably also be pretty popular with a lot of the female gamers out there. And then she gets a second costume, or I guess kind of a third costume in a way, from the gacha. Now, as a new player, make sure that you realize you're gonna have to pay probably 60 USD for this. You can determine if it's worth it or not. I don't know. It's a, you know, kind of traditional maid outfit that is modeled after one of the other units in the game called Ada. Yeah, the cool thing about the costume gachas is that you do get a totally unique like stance and burst animation and stuff like that. So they do put a lot of effort into these. Personally, I will probably not be getting it. But hey, if she's your girl, if you're a big fan, I always say play with the things that you like. And maybe this is where it's worth it for you to put your money in. But let me know in the comments below if you're planning to poll for Emilia, if you're excited about the ReZero collab, and if you're going to try and get this maid outfit from the costume gacha. I'd be really curious to know. Like I said, subscribe for more Nikke videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next video for the skill analysis of the other ReZero characters. All right, it's time for me to probably go take a shower or something, and then record another video. All right, catch you guys in the next video or stream.